Hey yo, what's good? So today's a special day in boxing history, also a tragic day. It is the 10th anniversary of Jose Luis Castillo versus Diego Corrales. And I'm not going to say it's the first fight because I only acknowledge that they fought once. So it is the only fight between Jose Luis Castillo and Diego Corrales. It's the 10th anniversary. But maybe many don't realize or don't remember that this was also the day that that Diego Corrales Chico tragically died on his motorcycle accident in 2007, 2 years later. So I'm going to make a eulogy to Diego Chico Corrales today. After this video, I'm gonna make a eulogy to Chico. So stay tuned for that. But right now, I'm going to pay homage to this great fight. That is one of the true classics. I wanted to do like a with my eulogy and in honor to this fight, but it was just too much. Like I'm gonna honor Chico and this fight together. There's just so much things to talk about, man. Like so I decided to make separate videos. But wow, this fight, man. Talk about you want to talk about a fight of the century? It wasn't this past Saturday in a fight that I'm gonna stop talking about, right? It was this fight, man. Talk about the fight of the 21st century. You could talk about any other fight, right? Vasquez, Marquez 3, Barrera Morales, but this fight's better. That 10th round is one of the greatest rounds in boxing history, man. In boxing history. Both of these guys were very, very credible, very, very good. Top lightweights. Both of them had beaten Joel Casamayor. Both of them have fought Mayweather. Castillo fought Mayweather twice, because the first time his controversial decision lost to Mayweather. Corrales, of course, got knocked down 5 times, but his dad stopped him. And his dad, in fact, didn't want Corrales to take this fight. But of course, Castillo loves a good fight. He never wants to quit. He's not afraid of anything. Fearless. Talk about warriors. Talk about non-stop action right here. It's this fight, man. And coupled with that exclamation point of a 10th round. Wow. Wow, that 10th round is just amazing, man. You get dropped twice, you take out your mouthpiece, get points taken off. Hey, can't do that. And then you hear Joe Goosen going, "Hey, you better fucking get inside of him now." Wow, and that's like telling, man. That's like, hey, that's like a foreshadowing. That's the word I wanted. He's foreshadowing what's gonna happen without knowing what's gonna happen. Mm. What followed is like magnificent. This is why we love boxing. This fight, and I could say, you could say, and I say all the time too. I love watching the sweet science. I love watching, masterful performance, technical performance. But nothing beats a fight. Nothing beats a great fight. And you don't have a great fight without two guys being at least a little bit technical. At least, in the slightest. They use their technique to outmaneuver, to find the range to throw so they don't smother all their punches. You rarely see them smother their punches. In fact, I watched it again today. Amazing. Every time I watch this fight, I'm like on the edge of my seat, and I know what's gonna happen. I'm just surprised what the shots these people take. Like these two men take some hard shots for 9+ rounds, man. Bombs. They're taking bombs, man. It was something like, let me see, I have the exact numbers right here. So it was, just a second, I'm sorry. But you get something like 400 400 punches landed. Yeah, Castillo landed 400 punches. 400. And Corrales landed 399 punches. Jesus, man. You get hit by 400 times in 9 rounds? Heart. Heart. That's what this fight is. That's what boxing is. Talk about heart. Talk about balls. That's what Joe Goosen was telling Castillo in the corner too. Hey, this is all balls, man. That's what it is. That's what boxing is. That's why we watch it. For these surprises, for these gems. That's why we put up with everything that happens in the sport, if who's not fighting and all that. We get gems like this. Great fights, great warriors, man. And these guys, they gave it everything they had. Their career was not the same after that. The career. Corrales lost 3 straight. He lost in the rematch in which Castillo came in 3 pounds over. He got whooped, 4-round knockout, and then he lost to Joel Casamayor in the rubber match, and then he lost to Joshua Clottey in a decision. I think he moved up to welterweight for that. And Castillo really never had a real big significant fight. He fought Hatton knocked him out, and that was like 2 years after this fight. And I remember being like, "Oh, he's gonna fight," and then people are saying, "Oh, Castillo's washed up already." I'm like, "What?" It was 2 years after this fight. It was 2007, just 2 years after this fight. So how is he gonna be washed up already? Like when he, it was just he gave everything in this fight. This was like the pinnacle of their careers. How is he gonna be washed up? But he was. Corrales was washed up already. He died. Corrales died 2 years after. Castillo was already washed up 2 years after this fight. He fought Hatton. I mean, his latest fight was against Ruslan Provodnikov, and he got destroyed, but they had nothing. Talk about two fighters giving the time I could remember two fighters giving everything they have in fights is Israel Vasquez and Rafa Marquez. But they fought 3 times. But they were never the same after their epic trilogy either. Because they give so much in these wars, man. I can't understand. I can't understand the no quit desires in these men, man. Because they were being hit with bombs and Corrales just keep getting up. And that's just the warriors that these guys were, man. That's just how they fought all the time. But yeah, it's an homage to a great fight. Epic fight. The fight of the century. One of the greatest fights. If you say this is the greatest fight of all time, I'm not gonna argue about it. But this fight is truly a modern classic. This fight's gonna go down when it's all said and done. 25 years from now, people are gonna remember this fight. It's gonna be like Ali Frazier, Tommy Hearns, Hagler, Jose Luis Castillo, Diego Corrales. Yes, yep. Just 2 guys giving everything they have, man. And if you haven't seen this, what's wrong with you? Go watch it. Go watch it right now. If you have seen it, watch it again. It's worth the rewatch, especially on this anniversary, man. Yeah, I just wanted to pay homage to this fight. 10 years already. Can you believe it? 10 years from this fight. Wow. It's already been that long, man. It's already been 10 years since 2005. Man. All right. And I'm going to put in the description a couple articles that I read about on this fight. Really, really good articles on ringtv.com and on Boxingscene. The Boxingscene ones, his wife is talking about it. So that one's really, really cool article. So yeah, thanks for watching. And did you watch this fight live? What were your thoughts when you were watching this fight? All right, can you please comment your thoughts below? I love the feedback. What do you guys think? And yeah, rest in peace, Chico. Okay. Oh, and stay tuned for my my eulogy to Diego Corrales too. That's a very special video I want to do, as I've been wanting to do for a while, and I think it's fitting to do today as well. All right. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Peace.